What's going on, everybody? This is Garrett again from Team Reaper 66, and I've been getting a few questions on how I made my Ghillie Gun Wrap. So I'm going to show you guys. The supplies you'll need are, they're all very common. There's a simple pair of scissors, some sort of permanent marker, whether you want black, green, tan. I've actually never seen a tan one, but if you have one, great. Or brown. You're going to need some twine, whether you want thick or thin gauge. I went with thin just because that's what I had around the house. You're also going to need some sort of shoelacing. That's what you're going to be tying all the ghillie to. I ended up picking up a 2 pair. You didn't need that much. You only need 1 pair. So all very, very cheap things. Again, I should mention the total cost of this was about $6 to $8, depending on. I found a lot of it on clearance, and I got the denim from Goodwill for $2. And now buying this is going to be your fuel source. So whatever you choose to purchase, whatever color it's going to be, you want to make sure that's the color that you're going to be surrounded in, whether you're in the bush, doing whatever. This is what you want to mimic. Whatever that environment is, you want to mimic it with this. So, and the purpose of this Sharpie is, I should mention this as well, this is very, very white. White is not a natural color, at least in most seasons. So what I did was I just color some of this once I cut it in ghillie strips, just to break it up. So, and a nice thing, once you start using this in the field, it's going to get dirty, it's going to get grimy, and it's going to naturally become better and better, I guess, camouflage for you, because it's going to obtain that natural coloring. But anyways, so what you want to do with these shoelaces is, with your 1 pair, whatever color you chose, you want to tie those 2 string laces together. And I want to apologize, I don't have any good place to set this up, so I'm going to try and just talk you through it. But it's fairly simplistic, so I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. But you want to tie those 2 together. So basically, if you can imagine this, those are the 2 tied together. I bought the 45-inch shoelaces. I think that's a normal size. They're actually hiking boots, so they may be a little bit longer. Once you tie those together, you want to make sure that that knot in the center doesn't ever come out. Once you get that done, on either end of these shoelaces, you want to tie a slip knot. So the purpose of this is you can put one end around the barrel, the other end around a hopper for paintball, or maybe the end of the stock or somewhere in the receiver if you're hunting, to help break up that physique of you and just your body, so you'll better blend in. Once you have that done, it's very, very simple. All you want to do is start cutting strips of this all the way down. You're going to vary in size, and again, since I don't have this set up very well, I'm just going to show you. I have some pre-cut here. Whether you want long and skinny, a medium length, short, anything like that, you got your twine. It doesn't make a difference, but you want to make sure that you have enough long and enough short so that they can overlap itself when it's wrapped around your gun, and you want it to dangle down a little bit to break up your physique. Next, very simple, you can start out somewhere on either end. So since I have that end done, I'll pretend I would start over here. You just want to tie a normal knot like you start when you tie your shoelaces. Just make sure it's very, very tight. And once you get all of that tied together, the last trick is, that I've never seen anybody mention yet, is you want to push all of that down. So over here, if I fill this up here, I want to push it tightly down here. That's what gets this to wrap up. And if you can see, it's really tightly woven with all those knots. It's almost like it's overlapping itself. So this rope here becomes maybe about that thick. So once you get that twine, the varying sizes and widths of the ghillie strips that you've been cutting, overlapping itself, it's going to work perfectly for you, and it only costs you about $6 to $8 as opposed to buying a gun wrap for 15 to 20 bucks. So I hope that helps you guys, and if you have any more questions, please let me know. I always appreciate the questions and comments. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again.